Yesterday, news broke that Curtis Blaydes was forced to pull out of his scheduled fight against Jailton Almeida next month. Derek Lewis has stepped up on short notice to replace Curtis. We now know why Curtis had to withdraw. Berto Komodo reports that Curtis suffered an injury to his ankle and then injured his other ankle as well while he tried to push through it. He's expected to be out of physical activity for 4 to 6 weeks. Usman Nurmagomedov reveals that Khabib will not be in Islam's corner at UFC 294. Usman says Khabib has zero plans of returning as a coach.
Khabib is back in Islam's corner. He's been training with him in preparation for this lightweight title fight with Charles Oliveira in Abu Dhabi. Do you expect to have Khabib in your corner in your next fight, or do you think he's going to be back in the training camp with you for your next title defense?
He's not gonna be corner Islam. He just train, brother. Khabib always training. He just come to Dubai, training, stay with these guys. Like, this is very good energy, But how I know he's not he's not come back. He's not corner. He's not coach too. But he push all the time. When he in the gym, he's push everybody.
Aljamain Sterling gives his prediction for the potential fight between Henry Cejudo and Merab.
Merab versus double cringe, quadruple cringe, whatever you want to call it. You can call it whatever you want to call it.
It's not official yet, but it's like,
that's the fight they're gonna make.
that's what's gonna happen.
I'm breaking news right here. Rob, don't be mad at me. I'm definitely looking forward to this fight. It's gonna be a good one. Supposedly supposed to happen in January. Guys, this is a big fight for the division. It's kind of crazy that Chito will be getting the next shot, being number 6. He had a relatively competitive and close fight with Pedro Munoz. That's his last victory to date, who's not even in the top 5. His last one he lost very dominantly, even though it was a split decision. This is what gets me crazy. Fans go, to me, the ones that hate on me, oh, he had a questionable title reign. He had a split decision against Piotr Jan, and he had a split decision against Henry Cejudo. I'm like, guys, the fight was not even, in my opinion, was not even close. 3-2 easy all day long. With this matchup, being that he won a split, he lost a split decision, but we all know if you watch the fight, that Corey clearly won that fight easily 4 rounds to 1. But somehow one judge gave him a victory. It is completely the wrong guy getting the shot. And I think all fans know that.
But it's like, it's annoying because Merab's not injured. He's ready to fight Sean.
Yes.
And it's like,
but they were saying, I saw some people in the comments saying this is punishment for us not fighting each other. I'm like, what does us having to not fighting have to do with Merab being the #1 consensus guy who's the next highest ranked, not injured, hasn't fought the champ yet? He should be next.
I mean, it doesn't make sense.
After his first round TKO win over Ricky Glenn this past weekend, Drew Dober offers to be a warm-up fight for Michael Chandler.
I want to fight again this year. I'm not a man that wants to wait for bigger and better opportunities. I want to be able to share this moment with you guys and step in that cage. I want to be able to fight as many times as I possibly can before it's all over.
December T-Mobile Arena, does that sound good to you?
I mean, I'm totally down for that, and I keep on thinking about if Chandler wants a 5'9" southpaw to get him warmed up for McGregor, I'm always available. I don't really call names out. I give suggestions of fights that could be cool. But if you ask me who do I want to fight, there's a list out there in the top 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll fight anybody, anywhere. I don't care. And every single time I've been ranked, I fought a guy underneath me. Why? Because I don't care who I fight. I'm not above fighting anyone. I'm out there to try to perform as many possible times as I can. And if I can perform with the top guys, that's even more exciting. So give me everyone.
Sean O'Malley reacts to Merab saying that he's not going to watch the rematch with Chito.
Bro, Merab literally said this, and it would have been funny if he was trying to be funny, but he said it trying to be clever. He said, when he was asked about who would win the rematch, me or Chito, I don't know. I would fall asleep if I watched that fight. I won't watch it.
Yeah, that just...
When you think of dumb, that might be one of that's up there. Yeah, I've said some dumb shit, so I'm probably up there too, but that one, I would love to see a video of Merab turned around looking at a wall when me and Chito was on. Like, he has to.
Yeah, I mean, he's not
not gonna watch it.
No, and I get it, man. Just
It's funny coming from someone who's literally known as one of the most boring fighters.
yeah, that's a bold
Skilled.
statement.
Very skilled, but boring.
And I was trying to make sense of it. I guess
You can't.
Cheeto's last couple fights.
Cheeto's boring.
Cheeto's boring.
Yeah, no, no.
Cheeto could be very boring, with whether it was a 50-45 against Sandhagen or the Pedro fight where there just wasn't a lot of action. But I mean, to say that you would be in a boring fight is
Yeah, it's just absolute nonsense. I wouldn't say Cheeto's boring. Cheeto's more entertaining than Merab.
Oh yeah, by far.
Well, I would say by far.
I would. I'd watch a Cheeto
yeah,
fight
man.
over a Merab fight.
Just both ugly dudes, too.
Yeah.
Like, if you just look at them, you're just like, oh my God, you guys are ugly.
Yeah,
And that's going from a supermodel. You know what I mean? So
Or
I can say
super ugly model.
No, I'm a supermodel. No.
CCTV footage is going around Reddit today of Francis Ngannou accidentally shattering a shop door. Francis reportedly offered to pay for the door and have it replaced. Now, many people believe this video is staged to promote the upcoming boxing match against Tyson Fury. This is one of the top replies on Reddit. It says, "This happened at the weekend at my dad's shop in Vegas. Francis thought it was a push door instead of a pull. The door is really old anyway and had a few cracks, so not too surprising, but still crazy though. My dad was freaked out, but Francis was nice about it and offered to pay to get it fixed." Another Reddit user replied saying, "Every CCTV recording I've ever seen displayed the date of the recording. You just gonna lie to us like that? That's cold, dog. That's cold. New account too. Rookie mistake. You hate to see it." Another user replied saying, "And all his posts are the same video on different subs." What do you guys think? Do you guys think the video's fake to promote the boxing match? Post your opinions in the comments. And that's going to wrap it up for the news. Thanks for watching. For daily MMA news and content, subscribe to Full Mount MMA and click the bell icon to be notified when we post videos. Here are the 3 top comments from last video. The first one's in reference to people saying Gordon Ryan leaked John Jones' retirement plans. It's from Soundless1509. It says, "I thought Jones retiring was common knowledge at this point." The second one's from Mr. Top Comment. It's in reference to Derek Lewis stepping in on short notice. It says, "Gotta respect Derek for stepping up. The man is a stud." And the final one's from Wrencher. It says, "It would have been way more shocking if Gordon Ryan leaked that John Jones isn't retiring." Those were the 3 top comments from last video. If you want to be featured in the next one, all you have to do is comment down below. And if you missed yesterday's news, click the video on screen right now to get caught up.